You're always very happy to get a win, and our team managed to go out there and do that. I thought there were some very good things that we did during the course of the football game. There was also some big mistakes that we made. We were able to overcome those. There's always adversity in games, so again, to overcome those adversities and come out with a win was really good. There were some very exciting moments from a standpoint of some of our ability to get the ball to wide receivers and to make big plays that were outstanding. I thought Will Ark had a very good game, so I was very happy with his performance. Again, his ability to get the ball to Jake Wenslick, Ben Hartley, those were real key plays in the football game, and I was excited about that. Also, I thought we ran the ball much more effectively in the second half, and that was a real key too. Yeah, 100%. Anytime that you turn the ball over, that's something that you never want to do. That's one of the key things in the game of football is ball security. And so whether it's interceptions or fumbles or whatever it is, you certainly want to take care of the ball and have it be yours and try to move forward and get into the end zone. The fumbles, of course, in this game ended up setting up some short fields for Northern Michigan. I thought our defense did a very good job of rising up and in those cases and forcing field goal attempts, which I think was a real key to the football game because of the quick transitions that happened. I think you have to be able to, if you're going to be a really good defense or even have a chance to be a great defense, you have to respond to those and get stops. And then the other part of it, of course, is that twice we were going down and we were getting into that red zone area where you want to punch the ball in, and we turned it over. And and partially give credit where credit is due to their defenders because they were clubbing and ripping at the football and really did a nice job of doing those types of things. But we have to be able to take care of the ball better from our standpoint to hopefully finish off those drives. And those are just keys to the game anytime you have them. There's a real big key, is very much a big balance that goes on between defensive backs and their ability to play run in and also play pass. So we're getting a lot of heavier personnels in that football game where our defensive backs are forced to come up and support the run. But in doing that, they also have to be very good with their eyes from a standpoint of being able to still play passes fit with receivers and make plays on balls in the air. And I thought, our secondary did a really nice job of that on Saturday. And again, run defense is a whole team defense. I've said that many times, and I will continue to say that as long as I coach. You have to be able to play the run with your whole defense. And again, I thought our defensive backs did a very nice job of doing both of those things on Saturday. Well, first of all, even before I talk about that, the first thing I want to say is that you don't always get to enjoy it, but I get to go up and work on one of the greatest facilities, Curley Stadium and Sherman Field. That place was absolutely gorgeous on Saturday. If you were looking at the trees and you want to enjoy a nice facility to go watch a football game in, it was beautiful out there. Now, with that being said, our fans are awesome. Our band is great. We had the VIP that was rolling, and we had a southwest wind which was blowing the smell of the brats and the food that was cooking out there right over the top of the field, and the crowd was definitely into it. And having all of that type of support, I think that gives your team, certainly an advantage, in knowing that, hey, we're at home. These people are behind us, literally and figuratively, and it's great to have that type of emotion going on out there, and it's nice once in a while just to take a step back and say, you know what, if you walk outside today, it's beautiful out here right now. Just the colors are changing and everything like that, and sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and relax and enjoy what it is that's out there that Mother Nature is giving you. Davenport is a very good football team. They have very good skill players on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. They're very fast, and so for us, one of the key things I think always is your ability to be able to run the football, to be able to stop the run, to force them to be one-dimensional in terms of what they're doing offensively, having to throw the football. And then from our standpoint, if we have the ability to run, then you have the ability to throw and run the ball and stay balanced, which I think is very important for us in terms of going against this football team. But they do have good athletes. They are going to challenge us, I think, from a standpoint of coming up and playing a lot more man-to-man against us and trying to see how they match up with their guys playing man-to-man against our wide receivers and loading the box to try to stop our run. So if they want to do that, we have to take advantage where we can and make some big plays with those guys on the outside. And then also we have to, if they want to get guys back at depth and cover up some of our receivers, we have to be able to run the football. So I think you have to have a balanced attack when you go on the road, and you have to travel well when you go on the road. So our players have to come in with the right mindset. Now, we've done that our first 3 games of the year. We're on the road against some good football teams. And every game we've played this year is close. So the closeness and adversity, I think our guys are going to feel comfortable knowing that they can get involved in a close game and come out on top of that. So we're excited to go down there and play Davenport. But they are a very good football team.